Leicester. I'm the author of the book, The Science to Quit Smoking. For the last 12 years, I've been working with people in substance abuse, habits, cravings, and obsessions. We have worked with clients and we have very good results. And I've done public events, television shows, and even the largest, biggest social media rally, Don't Just Quit It, Crush It. And all our experience, all our exposures toward helping people with addiction had been very good. And the program Teach has been a product of this experience. Teach is a powerful technique to help eliminate quit smoking, substance abuse, gambling, pornography, or any other limiting habits. Now we see many solutions out there. They could be pharmaceutical, they could be counseling, but all of them are done in its isolation. Now Teach takes the best of breed process and put them all together so that a very effective, structured way is applied towards addiction elimination. Yeah. We know that any habit resides in the mind, and we address the mindset of the addictive person. So Teach is transform emotional, addiction, compulsive habits. We do not use products, we do not use pharmaceutical or drug methods. What we do is we empower the mind to have the will to get rid of that habit and that addiction. And the process is very structured, and we approach the conscious mind, the subconscious mind. We coach them too with education, and at the end we do test and measure so that they come to a realization they cure and can move on to a better lifestyle. When a person wants to quit some addiction, whether it's substance abuse or whether it is some negative habit, one of the things that they try to do is cold turkey. And they do that because why? They try to do it on their own, or maybe they read a book, or they downloaded some programs from the internet. And it may take them for a process, but eventually they come out stressful point and they give up and they pick up the habit again. Now I use this word postponement because they merely postpone the habit because there are many subconscious programs internally that's enforcing that habit. So in our program, it's very different. Whether you take a pharmaceutical solution or whether you take a counseling solution, there's something that still remains underlying in that addiction. The reasons to why they, at unconscious level, they enforce that habit. So, or they want that habit. So that's how craving, urge pops up and they go and fail in that addiction. So Teach is not only to teach the conscious mind to make some very strong commitment for health, but also to do some housekeeping to remove all those underlying negative habits that have been enforced at the subconscious mind. So that when they are out of it, those urge, those thoughts for the addiction is downplayed. And this is the most important and crucial way to curb any addiction, whether it's drinking, smoking, anything. You need to tackle the subconscious mind. Yes, when we are working with people with addiction, because they are so strongly motivated by the urge of their environment and also the chemical influence, and the chances of relapse are always there. We have our process, the risk management process of managing this addiction. And what we do is basically we try to get them into a post-therapy process. That means to create some momentum to after therapy. And from our experience, we have developed our ICT, the Science to Quit Smoking S2QS system, so that these clients of us have after therapy support. And these are in form of e-lessons, in form of downloads, and also feedback mechanism, so that we can be in touch with them to know how they are faring, and eventually they come to a realization and they quit. So the people who have relapsed, we teach them also how to fail forward, how to get up when they fall. And all this process are in the pipeline. Not only the pipeline, we are already implementing into our programs, especially with our clinical clients and corporate training process.